Today, the government reports 3 killed and 265 wounded during clashes in several Egyptian cities. Police in Cairo looking for and arresting suspected protesters. This round started after a suicide bombing Wednesday at a police building. The government blamed the Brotherhood and declared it a terrorist organization, despite a claim of responsibility from another group. The Brotherhood challenges this terrorist labeling and has vowed to continue protesting. Matt Bradley is covering the Middle East for the Wall Street Journal. Matt is joining me now via Skype from Cairo. Matt, what is the situation right now, and what is behind this escalating violence?
Well, we've seen protests all day long throughout the country, especially here in Cairo. One of the main protests, one of the most violent, was here at Al-Azhar University, which is a major Islamic teaching center in the Middle East. And throughout the country, we've seen 3 people dead, and I believe more than 260 people arrested. And this is arrested under a new law that designates the Muslim Brotherhood as a terrorist organization, which means that anyone who's caught participating in a Muslim Brotherhood-sponsored protest could get 5 years in jail, and those who are considered to be the leaders of such a protest could get up to life in prison.
Now, how likely is that to work, to be enforced? The Muslim Brotherhood is so rooted in Egyptian society and civic life.
We have to remember that this is an 84-year-old organization. It was created in 1928, and it's seen waves of repression throughout its decades-long existence. So Gamal Abdel Nasser, which is the president of Egypt, one of the first modern presidents of Egypt, and the man that a lot of people compare the current age to, he really put his heel on the Muslim Brotherhood in the 1950s and 1960s, and that organization survived. So it's hard to see the Muslim Brotherhood really being wiped off Egypt's political map.
But these are such draconian measures. People, just by going to a protest, can be put in jail. Leaders can be put in jail for life. What is the military-backed government aiming to do with this?
Well, a lot of people say that the military-backed government that came into power on July 3rd, right after one of the Muslim Brotherhood leaders, Mohammed Morsi, was swept from power, they believe that they're trying to cleanse the entire political scene of the Muslim Brotherhood before the referendum on the Constitution on January 14th and 15th. And the thinking behind that would be that if the Muslim Brotherhood is off the scene, then people will go down and vote for a constitution that really is less of a political document than a blessing of the Muslim Brotherhood's extinction and of their removal from power and of the new coup-led regime that was put in place on July 3rd that's backed by the military.